See if I can just actually. Oh.
3, 2.
And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gem in the Crypto episode 670. Today is Friday, February 26, 2021. And I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10ish.
At 10ish. And today was a 10ish day, just so we gave you all a chance to check out that new trailer we just dropped. It will be on our channel on that homepage. And hopefully you'll start seeing it on ads as we are about to finally flood the market with some Bitcoin and crypto ads for the gentlemen of crypto to get those subs up. And of course, we thank you for that. Top stories of the day: why Bitcoin is $86,000 in Nigeria. JP Morgan, note to clients, endorses 1% allocation of Bitcoin as a hedge. But loser, I did not say I was going to mess this up live. Belarusian government explores potential move into crypto mining. Elon Musk unfazed by rumored possibility of SEC probe into Dogecoin tweets. Coinbase paid CEO Armstrong $60 million in 2020, including a $1.8 million personal security detail. And crypto leaders back MIT's 4-year initiative to harden Bitcoin security and more. But first and foremost, Bitcoin Zay, what is going on with those crypto prices?
Oh, yeah. So let's take a look at the prices for today. Bitcoin taking a little dip at 46,622, down 9.4%. Ethereum at 1,510 is down 8.4%. Cardano at 112 is up 4.3%. Binance Coin at 225.93, down 12.9%. Polkadot at 31.68, down 8.4% today. Ripple at 43 cents, down 8%. Litecoin at $174 is down 13%. Chainlink at $25.74, down 8.7%. And last but not least, Bitcoin Cash at $488, down 11%. So we're seeing a sea of red. Cardano seems like the only winner today and this week. And overall, if you're talking about buying a dip, if you've been saying that for the last 2 months, I can't wait for a dip, this is it. If you're thinking it may go lower, you could get left behind if it gets bought up this weekend. We have seen on the weekends the most bullish activity on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. People are starting to reverse. It used to be during the week, and then people sell off during the weekend. It's starting to reverse because it's catching people off guard. So I would warn anybody that's like, well, I'm gonna wait till 35K. If that thing shoots back up to 50, 55 on Sunday, it's over for you, buddy. But again, don't scare yourself out of the market if you've lost a little money. I have had people message me and say, what do I do now? Nothing. Wait, there's nothing for you to do. So,
but I'm not getting rich quick. You said I'll get rich quick.
I thought I had my Lambo by now. Look, people, you gotta stay in this. Hopefully, this shows people it's not luck. Trust me, because when stuff like this happens, drawdowns, 12, 20, 30% drawdowns, staying in the market is hard for some new people.
Oh man, I'm over here laughing at the comment section. First, let's give some quick shout outs. Madam Crypto, hola. Everybody saying they love the commercial. Great. Thank you all. Prophet Shamar, welcome. Erica K, Kadeem Midget, Face Bitcoin, Alfonso Clark, Diva Style, Antonio, DeMarco A. Miller, Leroy Forbes, The Sugar Honey Iced Tea, Blues Lover. Say I am buying after the show. There we go. Satoshi X, Leroy Forbes, Erica K. I'm laughing at Erica K. Said, King, you look 16 years old. It was funny. I was meeting with someone yesterday, and they thought I was in my early 20s. I was like, oh, man, you like a decade too late for that one.
Oh, man.
Man, if you shave, I can only imagine. I was like, oh, yeah, I look young. Corey Tate Esquire, buy pressures increasing very fast, fam. Quarter Crawler, Alec G, Blues Lovers, Madam Crypto. That commercial bring back memories of the good old days, don't it? It's super nostalgic.
Let's play that commercial if we can, if you got it.
All right, I'll play it live. What's going on? Yeah. Fonzo Clark said, you need one of these hoodies? It's in the description box. Our crypto warrior, Minho Donahue, has those. Good morning, all. And thank you for those likes. We already see them starting to get smashed as you all log on. So thank you for that. And yeah, to start it off, we'll go ahead and break out this commercial. Let me load this bad boy up. I don't know. Let's start off while I'm loading this up. Why is Bitcoin $86,000 in Nigeria?
Oh yeah. So let's jump into it. For those of you who have been talking about Bitcoin's price fluctuations, one thing you have to remember is that Bitcoin is global. Bitcoin right now is $86,000 in Nigeria, and traders are accustomed to slight price differences between exchanges, but a 70% gap, is that sustainable? Well, when you have humans that interfere and try to ban cryptocurrency, that's where that premium comes from. So since the start of 2021, Bitcoin has been chasing new all-time highs with a high of $58,300. How can Bitcoin at this current state simultaneously trade at 53,000 in Malaysia, 49,000 in Singapore, 51,000 in India, and 86,000 in Nigeria? Is the reason simply a temporary imbalance? What's causing this huge Bitcoin price discrepancy? What I would always explain to people when they say, hey, Bitcoin in the US, you can't spend it, you can't use it. I always tell them, hey, we're privileged to have a dollar that works. But right now in Nigeria, their dollar, their naira, their fiat currency is experiencing a 13% inflation rate. So it's actually more profitable to keep your money in Bitcoin and spend Bitcoin and use that as a circular economy. And we saw the Nigerian senator basically throw his hands up and say, we can't stop it. These kids will not stop using Bitcoin. This is what happens when you try to enact prohibition. Prices shoot up. So if you're worried, what happens if the government bans it? Good. The price of Bitcoin will double overnight. Literally. In Nigeria, the price is almost double. So from that point forward, we can always explain to people, hey, that premium's there. It may be unsustainable in your eyes, but we have humans interaction. So that's how it's going to be.
86K in Nigeria. So people, we've technically already reached all-time high. We're just not legally able to do these arbitrage opportunities because, hey, who wants poor people making money, right?
Exactly.
I mean, like literally, that's what it is. Like there is a law that's prohibiting arbitrage opportunities, essentially, all because people will make money. Like I don't see no other. Oh, let me guess, money laundering, right? Because the whole world is full of criminals and crooks, and everyone's can't wait to do some dirt out there in the streets. Like,
oh yeah, everybody's sitting at home waiting to money launder. Can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait to money launder this $350 this week. Like, what are we doing here? What's going on?
Calm down.
Let me get the screen share. I'm gonna go ahead and play that commercial. Sergeant Mac has me rolling. Said, "Boy, King had the booty face." Dexter Hand Sr., what's going on for Dominican Republic? Daniel Perez, Ken Mitchum, Grand Rising, Timothy Grigsby said, heading over to Zay's ATM. Mary Jones, we need Bitcoin classes from you guys. Yes, we're actually going to be bringing more back. We'll talk more about that. Blues Lover said, I love seeing my old stumping grounds in Hollywood. Oh, you have no idea. And Jason McBean said 195 million people in Nigeria. That is right. All right, let's kick this commercial off. Let's go ahead and get this shared. This was a fun one. It's definitely nostalgic for those who've been around since we started this show.
Whew, back when I had hair.
And welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto. We'll show you how to take discretionary income about Bitcoins and altcoins. What is today's altcoin? We even had that lighting together back then. Is that EOS? You said crowd sale. It's a lot of decentralized exchanges. Let us know what you think, and we'll send you that free Bitcoin. And if you comment below, we'll send you some free Bitcoin. We are outside a regular liquor store in Hollywood, California that has Bitcoin. Bitcoin Zay, he's one of the few people in the world with a Bitcoin ATM. He has one at the crib. Then we have something for you. Bitcoin Zay's in here working this Bitcoin ATM. Let's see how this thing looks. What happened to that guy?
Where's Ronnie?
He in jail.
Money is backed by violence, and Bitcoin is backed by peace.
Billionaire. Millionaire. Like, you have to understand, the CEO of JP Morgan, he got on stage and told everybody Bitcoin was fraudulent. Bitcoin is going to eventually go down. He said it was going to close. Yeah, he said it's going to close. Boy, he said it's going to close after the $100,000 mark. Yeah. Well, we're at 5,000 now, trying to get there. 100,000 is still a great return. Has actually been in Dino the day before, I think maybe once or twice. And he's back again. That's MasterCard CEO who attacks cryptocurrencies again. He branded them junk.
One Bitcoin right now costs $4,000.
You don't buy a whole one. You can buy a piece.
It's actually better for poor people to get in it, because what I've seen from consulting is the middle class doesn't get involved. It's either rich people who don't care if they lose it, or poor people who don't have a chance, like me when I was a teacher. It's like, well, what if I do lose this $100? Who cares? But actually, you can buy it. It's divisible up to 8 places, so you can actually buy $1 worth of Bitcoin. You just have to do the math, and you would divide that one by the price of $4,700 right now. So you can buy with $5, $10, $20, which is kind of misconstrued in the media because they keep saying the price.
Right.
They don't actually say how you can buy it.
Right. Yeah.
Anybody can buy it.
The media is.
I'll sell you some right here after the show.
Right.
Just give me $5.
There it is. There it is. The last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of it has led to some great warriors out there and a bunch of different great projects. Bitcoin's there on CoinDesk, Forbes, Fox, CNBC. Shout out to everybody who saw us on Dr. Boyce Watkins last night. That was our 3rd appearance on Dr. Boyce Watkins, so that was cool. We used to poke jabs at him every now and then. Hey, he brought us on board, so we thank him for that. And the Tammy Mack show on Fox as well. We're doing that again next week on the 2nd. So shout out to the world now for finally paying attention to crypto and a couple of little YouTube influencers in the space. And yeah, we know that the volume is terrible on that, so feel free to check that out. The volume is terrible because I personally don't know how to do it, so I can reroute the volume back on the laptop, and that's like another 3-hour to 5-hour project. I'm not about to learn how to do that. I mean, I know you use Soundflower, but I'm not getting into it. All right. Other than that, make sure you smash those like and share. Again, thank you for the continued support. And it's funny, as you can see in that video, we were talking about JP Morgan. That video or that clip was from 2017 when JP Morgan called Bitcoin a fraud. I remember that because that was the Hollywood place there when Bitcoin
man,
to the Hollywood spot. So with that being said, the next story up, I mean, you can't make this up in the book, people. That clip was from 2017 when JP Morgan CEO Jamie the Dino Diamond said Bitcoin would close at $100,000. Well, another top story of the day, JP Morgan note to clients endorses 1% allocation of Bitcoin as a hedge. You cannot make this up.
What the hell is going on in the world?
Like 2017, don't get into it. It's fraud, it's junk. It's going to close at $100,000. 2021, all right, 1% of your allocation to Bitcoin seems about right to me. Who are the geniuses in this space, people? Like, this is why we say don't listen to these billionaires and all these people on Wall Street. They are later to the party than you are. But again, Bitcoin would serve as a hedge against fluctuations in traditional assets, something you all didn't know until JP Morgan Chase told you. Again, strategists at Wall Street banking giant JP Morgan have suggested that a 1% portfolio allocation to Bitcoin would serve as a hedge against fluctuations in traditional asset classes such as stocks, bonds, commodities. Now, first of all, if you're just talking percentages off bat, I would say that is wrong. Yes, if you're a billionaire, if you have multi-millions, if you're an institution, then maybe 1% sounds about right. But if you're not, that really won't serve as a hedge. 1% of your total earnings does not serve as a hedge against fluctuations in the regular market, regular assets. So I would say that is a very low percent. But hey, to be on the conservative side for a banking giant like JP Morgan, I get why they just kept it at 1%. Again, they said that small percentage allocation was advised to mitigate the risk of any large downturns, blah, 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 blah. We know why we invest in crypto. They just found out. Like, this is an important thing on that. What's your take on this story?
Even worse, you know, that JP Morgan headline, let me pull that up real quick so you can see this, so people can understand what we're talking about. This was the headline from 2017. Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud that will eventually blow up. This was September 12, 2017. My, how the times have changed. Remember when this came out, the price dropped from $6,000 to $3,000 in 2 days.
Dropped 50%.
Trust me, we have 50%. We do not forget, people. I remember this clearly right when it happened. So this is what we were talking about with market manipulation. But even worse, JP Morgan is ripping off their clients. Honestly, the fact that they are just now telling their clients to put 1% in when they've obviously been accumulating all these years, that is a disservice to their own clients. That's why we say, stop listening to your financial managers. They're slow to the party. They did not get you in the best performing asset in American history, and they missed out for a chance of generational wealth for your lifetime. So fire your financial manager if they're still telling you not to buy Bitcoin, because even people who are above them are now telling their clients to at least put 1%. I believe it was Citi that was saying they were putting 10%. Naja Roberts, she had a meeting with some people from Morgan Stanley. They're telling their clients 30% to
There
put
we
into
go.
Bitcoin.
That
So
sounds a
people,
little bit better to me.
and that's a real conversation, not what they put out in the media. So again, because you know us and because you watch the show, you have to understand we have sort of an inside track. These people are lying, and this is just more proof that they will say one thing in the media while simultaneously doing the opposite. So you have to follow the money, not what they say. And it does say here the endorsement comes on the back of Paul Tudor Jones, Stan Druckenmiller, Tesla, MicroStrategy, and BNY Mellon. So again, we want to understand who are the real geniuses here, people. It's you, it's us that have been here, that have been talking about, that have been using it. They all circle jerk each other and copy. As soon as one person does it, they just copy each other and say, well, that billionaire is doing it, I'm gonna do it too. So again, stop thinking these people have all the best advice. And Jamie Dimon again is our like longtime Dino dynasty for this very reason.
Hey, well, the good thing is hopefully once he finally retires and his kids come up and take over the company or whatever, they can be like, hey, I don't know what Pops was talking about, 50%. All right, you need to be half and half right now.
Yeah.
Quick shout out going on. Jonathan Luna said, what happens at Zay's ATM? I think it's in Texas, right?
Right now it's in Orange County.
Orange County. Oh, I lied.
Yeah.
It's right here up the street from me.
Yeah.
Yemi O said, looking forward to y'all Sunday show. Yep, we got that link in the description as well from yesterday's show, and it will be in the link in the description today. Canary Source said, I seen the Bitcoin ATM in your house. You could just loop the money. Hey, listen, we cashing out ourselves.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't even go to a real ATM.
We are fiat to crypto, people. You ain't know. And look, if you really look at those clips, them some old videos.
Oh boy. Oh.
Justin Brunt said, awesome show yesterday, Zay. Yeah, congrats, Zay. Yesterday, CoinDesk.
Yeah.
Crypto in the community. Congratulations on that show. Man, I'm getting tired of clapping. I'm gonna be clapping every day. I'm just gonna bring a clapper when I see you, man. Let's see. Yep, I know that volume was terrible. Pardon me on that, folks. Superman Swag 945. Welcome. Leroy Forbes is hilarious. Them free Bitcoin days hit kind of different these days. Yeah, for those who didn't know, like for our first year and a half, people, we gave away free Bitcoin every day, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Like
how much you think? How much you think? About $250,000 worth?
At least $250,000 right now. People like no, like we can go back and look at our shows and we really was that thirsty and counted up. But at least $250,000 has been given out in Bitcoin from us, like real talk.
Yeah, so when people are like, oh yeah, y'all got lucky, y'all just been doing it, y'all haven't done anything in this, I'm like, man, we gave away so much free money. Right? It's ridiculous.
We could have hoarded that, people. We weren't about hoarding. We was like, everybody need to learn this Bitcoin gospel. Let's see, Jamal J as LMAO, the unbuttoned button-ups taking me out. Listen, I try to be stylish with it. I was trying different things, people. Hey, look, I finally came to the conclusion. I was like, I don't got enough shirts or style to be changing every day. I'm sticking with a plain white shirt, button up, and that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Leroy Forbes said, oh, man, don't remind me about Ronnie Moaz. Don't remind us about him, all right? We were actually supporting him. Madam Crypto said the days when black people at crypto conferences was like seeing a unicorn. That is very true.
Yeah, we definitely stuck out like a sore thumb, like flies in milk.
Right. Crypto clans, like never seen any of these clips. People, look, when we look back at our videos on YouTube, if you look at them, and somebody made a good point, we do need to re-index them. But we have like 747 videos on YouTube right now, at least. So it is something crazy. All right, let's keep this show rolling. I know Bitcoin Zay got to run around today, as do I. I'm going to mispronounce this for the second time today.
Let's do it.
Belarusian government explores potential move into crypto mining. That's right. The Ministry of Energy of the Republic of Belarus has launched an investigation into the potential pros and cons of crypto mining. There we go. Pretty cool investigation. How about we just weigh it out and see, right? It's not, no, we're going to ban it. We're going to do this. It's just, hey, let's make our task force and let's just see where the positive and negatives are. I already like the moves they're making here. Again, the Belarus state is studying the cryptocurrency industry for a potential move into mining digital coins like Bitcoin. The Ministry of Energy of the Republic officially announced Friday that it's actively exploring the pros and cons of crypto mining. Minister Viktor KRBE said that the crypto mining industry is rapidly growing all over the world in countries like China, United States, Canada, and Russia, and went on to say the government is considering tapping to the mining industry following this investigation, the potential risks and other factors, being quoted as saying, "This is a new direction for us now. It is interesting, but in order to get started with it, we have to conduct a detailed study of this issue, including an assessment of possible risks associated with this kind of activity." We're on this. I mean, I like it. They're not saying no, like, we about to figure this thing out, and we're more importantly, we're not going to be left behind. They already noticed other countries are on it. We're not going to be left behind.
Hey, man, I love it when small countries start to realize, hey, we have a shot too, because it's not just about the little guy individuals. This is about little guy countries that are like, hey, we can use, as they stated here before, the president actually proposed to deploy excess energy from their first nuclear power plant to mine cryptocurrencies. Why not? Why wouldn't you? I mean, you actually have a better footprint as far as green energy, and you would mine cryptocurrencies that you can sell or store as a country. And you can use that as the basis for, in the future. So I love the fact that countries are starting to think like this. They have the money to buy this mining equipment because it does take millions, sometimes billions of dollars to be effective. So when Belarus, when Estonia, when some of these other smaller countries are starting to take heed and go forward, Malta, love to see it, and I'm glad they're taking this approach.
For sure. Again, this is a good news story, and again, people keep talking about the price and where it's going to go down. A whole government isn't making it a task force or an investigative force if they think this thing's going to go down forever. You got to keep that in consideration. Every time that price goes down, keep those things in consideration. So real quick, I wanted to answer a couple quick questions. Again, for future purposes, we are starting to move more of the questions over to that Sunday series, that Talk Shop Live. That's what that is for. But just to give you an idea, I see a few quick ones. Blues Lover was saying they're up 30%, but Amanda Booth Colson was saying, what's 30%? We're saying 30% of your portfolio. So if you have 100% of your money right now into fiat currency, or let's say 90% of your money is in fiat currency in a bank and 10% are in stocks or gold or something like that, we're saying to take 30% of that portfolio and to expose it to Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies. Yep, Cardano is on Uphold. I saw somebody mention it. Marcel's love, so that Coinbase piece was solid. Congrats. And Cavs credit. Again, this is a question we will answer on Sunday Talk Shop Live. But just to give you a taste, can you mention what staking is? Got an email from Coinbase about staking in Ethereum. Staking is basically you're allowing Coinbase to hold your Ethereum, and you don't have it anymore, but you're supposedly getting paid rewards off them holding it for a different amount of time. Essentially, right? Bitcoin is that like the layman way of saying it is possible?
Yep, that's the easiest way to put it. They pay you to hold it.
There it is. They pay you to hold your money. All right. Elon Musk. Woo! It's funny. We just had John McAfee on that clip. If you notice, I had to mute him. I had to get the clip where he had the bottle in his hand, but I was like, I'm gonna mute him because I know YouTube like, oh, y'all ain't playing this. But if you don't know, we interviewed John McAfee. And unfortunately, probably like a couple months later, he was on the run when we did interview him. Like he was legitimately on the run when we interviewed him, which is
even know.
This is the movie. This is the movie, people. He was on a run on a boat, supposedly, when we interviewed him somewhere in some ocean. The SEC and the feds eventually caught up with him. Is he still? I don't know if he's still in prison or not.
I'm not sure either. Haven't heard much from him.
Map. They did arrest him. He fell off the map after that, so I'm not sure if he's still in prison or what's going on. We need to actually reach out and catch up with the McAfee family because they're super cool. But they went after him because of his tweets on all the different altcoins he was pumping back in 2017. That is literally why they went after him. They said he was promoting securities, basically. He was pumping securities. They went after him, and now it looks like Elon Musk may be coming under the same scrutiny. But this time, Elon Musk is unfazed by rumored possibility of SEC probe into Dogecoin tweets. I mean, I know Elon got this paper, but why is he so unfazed? What's up?
Hey, this is how you know you have some great lawyers. When you respond back to an SEC investigation with, I hope they do it. It would be awesome. His lawyers must be the real deal because he's basically like, yeah, bring it on. This would be hilarious for the SEC to try to say I can't tweet about some coin, Dogecoin, which of course Dogecoin is not a security. Nobody's actually looking at it that way. Unless they come out and say a blanket ban across the globe for cryptocurrencies, their SEC, by the SEC, I don't think this is going to happen. That's why I don't think he's scared of it. And again, he's just tweeting memes and talking about it. He even said he gave Dogecoin to his son. So it shows you how quote unquote serious he is. So in my opinion, nothing will happen. Nothing will come from this. But his lawyers must be gang because he was like, oh, cool, that'll be fun. Like he got the dream team ready. He got the wolves waiting, and they've been ready to eat. So Elon, he does his thing. Don't listen to him. He's a troll for some people. For others, he's just expressing himself. I don't listen to them anyway because again, if I had done that, I wouldn't be buying till now.
Oh man, Antonio's saying for McAfee, he's still in prison in Spain. That sucks. Yeah, I was laughing because I didn't even see the Elon Musk tweet with the laughing faces next to it. He really put 2 laughing faces talking about the SEC. Bang, bang, shots fired. Like, what? 0 F's given. This is how I like to see my billionaires, though. Like, this is what I like to see from a billionaire. Because at the end of the day, even if you did pump it, like Tether supposedly had a fake money thing going on. All they had to do was pay an $18.5 million fine. Like, really what they want to know is if he pumped it and sold out of it. That's what they really want to know. If they can prove that, that's where they'll go after him. And the only thing will happen is, all right, you made $100 million. We're going to need to see at least 30% of that portfolio.
Yeah, we're going to need that, buddy.
Tax rate out here in Cali. Elon, you still out here, aren't you? They're going to want to see 30% of that portfolio.
Oh, yeah.
Again, this is actually pretty cool. And this is hilarious. It's the second tweet with the picture, literally Dogecoin on the moon a couple of days ago. But what I really like about this is just like this whole SEC case against XRP and Ripple will set precedent for altcoins. The case, if this is a case against him with the SEC and his Dogecoin tweets, it will also set precedent as to what the government has control over and when, and if cryptocurrency as a whole is finally real money or fake money. Because if you're also going to go after Elon Musk, which I mean, regardless, they went after John McAfee. Again, all those coins were fake money before they made money. Now they're going after Elon Musk. And from his point of view, like you said, he's like, this thing isn't even real. It's supposed to be funny. So if they go after him, they are legitimizing not only Dogecoin at that point, but every other altcoin cryptocurrency out there, which is a terrible idea for them to do. But again, it also adds fuel to the fire for these other billionaires and for other big people who have the resources to fight back against the SEC. We don't have those resources. But for other people who have the resources to go back against these regulators, they are now going to feel the heat from them because they're feeling the same pressure we felt back in 2016, Bitcoin's day back in 2013, when it's like, but we're not doing nothing wrong and you keep saying it's fake. And then 6 months later, they're like, oh, no, this is real. And y'all need to pay us some money. So shout out to Elon Musk. Keep fighting the good fight. All right. Coinbase back in the news. People, Coinbase is just killing the news cycle right now.
Flooding the news cycle right now.
With their IPO talk. This we use as a headline, but it's a lot. We're going to go into Coinbase. Coinbase paid CEO Armstrong $60 million in 2020, including $1.8 million for personal security. Again, this is a 38-year-old tech CEO, received nearly $60 million total in compensation last year. I want to also point that out because while everybody's pushing their kids to still play the barbaric football, I went in that trap too, and all these other sports that will make you no money in the long run, especially if you get hurt, or any other thing out there that just don't make sense. Have them come into technology, fintech, cryptocurrency. A 38-year-old CEO is making $60 million, and he's supposed to be having an IPO for $77 billion. This is the track we need to get our children on right here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And $60 million a year, I don't think there's a professional athlete that makes that a year.
Bron ain't even making that.
Bron ain't even making that.
On that really.
That's $60 million a year. So again, you got to think about tech industry.
And what else is going on over there at Coinbase? I know you brought up some other things earlier.
Oh yeah. So one thing I want to bring up, the 1.8 million in security. He didn't want anybody to smack that bald head. So he got a lot of good security around him. So
bro, what's wrong with you, man?
So I'm sure that was worth it. But however, a few more things. Coinbase, they actually added Satoshi into their SEC filing as a symbolic gesture, which was cute, I guess. People want to give their shout out to Satoshi. And one of the things that also came out was that Coinbase's financials, when they went for IPO, those came out. And with those financials, one of the things we saw is that they did not have much Bitcoin. They only had about $130 million worth of Bitcoin on their books, which if you're here from 2012, you could easily have way more like Grayscale or like Michael Saylor at this point. So that it was interesting to see. And then also, lastly, they did come out with something, a article that says DeFi could hurt us and US regulations make it hard to fight back. You don't say, because you are a decentralized exchange. These are fax machine companies yelling at emails. Because if you're a centralized exchange and then they have decentralized, do they need you? Coinbase is cautioning investors that US regulators may inhibit its ability to compete with rivals in decentralized finance. Economic freedom is necessary, if not sufficient condition for human progress. And he says that one entity could benefit from a little more freedom. This comes after their S1 filing, but I think he's starting to feel the heat, and he may be basically giving that shout out to the government that corporations do when they're like, please come help us, save us, because these DeFi platforms may take over. And I'm not going to say he's not wrong. I'm not going to say he's wrong. Honestly, as DeFi gets more and more liquidity, they get better development, they have less and less bugs, and people realize I don't have to do KYC to trade. Why would you use a centralized exchange? And Coinbase's time, for me, I think Coinbase realized their time is up. They're getting hit on both sides. DeFi is coming, as well as the centralized exchanges that are coming are bigger than them. Fidelity, PayPal, all of these big banks that own exchanges. So I think they see their writing on the wall. Don't be scared, Brian. You're making $60 million a year. You got 1.8 million to protect you. You'll be all right, brother.
Yeah, and someone just asked, they said they're not understanding why he needs protection or that much in security. So we will say this, in this space, there has, like, it's mostly happened overseas. Fortunately, it hasn't happened too much in the States, but yeah, people in crypto have been, in the last few years, gotten kidnapped. Some have, more nefarious things that have happened to them. So yeah, people know you have a lot of crypto like Brian Armstrong level, especially when you got an exchange that just restrict accounts and stop trading. Then like you said, you don't want nobody to slap that ball in. He keeps security on deck. But for that amount, he got SEAL Team 3 out here. We on the West Coast. On the West Coast. He got SEAL Team 3 with him.
He got mercs. He got mercs.
He got mercenaries. Yeah, you talking about 1.something million dollars in security a year? What? If I sneeze, somebody better have a tissue ready. Let's see, a couple of comments. There we go. 210 watching now, 113 likes.
All-time high, baby. Let's do it. All-time high.
This last story. It's a Friday. People smash those likes and share.
Get the likes up.
Alec G says spank that like button. The mysterious heart attacks happen as well. People get kidnapped, heart attacks happen. So that's why I guess he needs security. Let's get these likes up, or we can do this last story, people. We're going to end this week on a great news week. Crypto leaders back MIT's 4-year initiative to harden Bitcoin security.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to MIT. Shout out to MIT.
They have been in this space. What's going on with this story?
Oh, yeah. So the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Digital Currency Initiative has revealed a new Bitcoin software and security effort intended to foster research into bolstering the Bitcoin network's defenses. The open source initiative has received support from a diverse group of crypto industry leaders, including Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss from Gemini, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor, Square CEO Jack Dorsey, and major European digital asset manager CoinShares. And I believe that MIT has had their digital currency initiative as well as their MIT Bitcoin group around since 2014. So they've been putting in the work. And this is definitely a great donation project or way to donate to get Bitcoin research going with some of the smartest people in the world. So shout out to MIT.
Yeah, shout out to MIT. You know what? I just saw something funny that reminded me to mention this to you. They said, that Bitcoin is sent from an obscure cryptographic toy to a robust network that secures on the order of $1 trillion of value was due to the millions of hours invested into building the project by open source developers. Only thing I want to know, and this is for tax purposes, is when did it stop becoming a cryptographic toy and actually become a real network? I just want to know.
As soon as the money showed up. As soon as the money showed up.
June 2017? Was it after? Oh, but I was going to mention, I was doing my usual lurking on YouTube into the early morning, going down the rabbit hole. I saw, me, I be following comedians. I saw Eddie Griffin. I saw the Eddie Griffin Bitcoin thing. And I scrolled straight to the comics. Everything in my soul was like, don't get Eddie. Don't jump on Eddie Griffin. He's a great dude. I know he's adding comedy to spread the Bitcoin gospel to new people. And then I saw you commented on it too. I was like, you see my response? I was like, I think I said like LOL Mayo. I was like, funny to find you here.
Yeah, exactly. Eddie Griffin is the OG. Yeah, you got to talk to us about Bitcoin, brother. We got to get you some more information.
Yeah, we got to get you some more information, Eddie. That information you had was not great. For those who don't know, Eddie Griffin did like a what Bitcoin is type of little short clip on YouTube, I was scrolling through the comments. I saw Bitcoin Zay leave a comment, so I left one under his or whatever. But he essentially said that Bitcoin was started and was used basically for criminals to buy drugs with. And then he didn't say his name, but he mentioned Ross Ulbricht, saying then they got the guy who started it all and gave him 3 life sentences.
It was like, man, even if you die, they're gonna pick your ass up and walk you
I
right
was
back
like,
in.
all right. I was like, you're close. I get what you're trying to say, but
I just
close
posted
enough.
to YouTube. But again, he's saying it from a comedic standpoint. He's not a Bitcoiner. He's not a historian. So it is hilarious, but you get to see how people think about Bitcoin based on where they are in life.
And that part, and that's what I do agree on. And I was just like, yeah, you have to be welcoming because, like you said, like he definitely has an audience, and that's the information they have. Is that simple? So they have some information is better than no information as far as when it comes to cryptocurrency. We just gotta get them over here to the gym in the crypto. I would love to have Eddie Griffin live. That's that would be that would not be able to air on YouTube.
Oh yes, yes it would. That would be hilarious.
All right. Other than that, that is the show for today. Want to give a couple more quick shout outs. I just saw a tip come in. Thank you, Clarence Dennison said, needs some help with the trade. Let's get the contact info. Yes, make sure you check us out on Talk Shop Live on Sunday. We'll talk trade stuff as well. Let's see. And then last couple ones. What's going on? Mickey Ross said, I like as soon as I join, I know the drill by now. There we go. Smash that like and share. Other than that, that is the show for today. Talk Shop Live Sunday, 6 p.m. That link will be in the description box after the show. Make sure you check that out there. You got anything, Bitcoin Zay?
That's all for me. Make sure you check us out Sunday at 6 p.m. live, baby.
There we go. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that like and share button. And we will see you Sunday with some more crypto news. And we'll see you next week with even more. Cheers.
Cheers.